This video is designed to help you start a salon business. At the end of the video, you'll find a valuable gift. It's a salon business plan that you can download, and will lay down for you, step by step, everything you need to know to start a successful salon business of your own. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Testing the waters before you jump in to start a salon business is crucial. Understanding your industry, competitors, and clients is essential for building a successful business. Finding who your customers are, and what they really want will help you improve your products and services to meet their needs. Know the market inside out and start strong. Here are a few important points to get started with. Do your market research. Market research is a vital step in starting any business. It helps you spot opportunities, lower business risk, and outsell competitors. There are a bunch of active salon owner groups on Facebook and LinkedIn. Join them and follow conversations you think are relevant to your business regularly. Follow threads with price points, types of services, staff hiring, etc. You'll get to know what the buzz is in your space. Know the latest trends, past 2 years to current, in your industry and make a plan to incorporate them in your marketing strategy. At times, learning by first-hand experience can be expensive, so learn from your competitors' mistakes, and try to avoid common pitfalls. Search about different mid/small-scale salon businesses in your area. Look at their client base, the demographics they are targeting, their pricing, and think about how you can do it differently or better. Attend trade shows, barber expos, salon cons. There are several small to large-scale expos you can attend, to gain knowledge about your industry and trends. Segment clientele on the basis of demographics and annual income, and decide on which type of client base you want to target. Begin with creating marketing personas, so you know the client base you will be working with, and then channel your business and marketing efforts towards them. Your clientele could be high-budget clients, viral sensation millennial clients, or a bunch of other different types. It is important to take baby steps and target a smaller group of audience, gain feedback, and then build further on it. Decide on which of the following routes you want to take before starting a salon business. Buying a franchise. Buying a franchise of an established salon brand that has a proven track record and loyal customers. Building a salon from scratch. Buying/renting a space to build your own salon brand from scratch. Buying a salon and modifying it. Buying an existing salon in a strategic location, with a floor plan and infrastructure you like, and then modifying it according to your needs/requirements. Study the different market opportunities in the area you want to set up your business, look at which model is more cost-effective, and moreover, think about your vision for your business, and how you see it being in the next 5 to 10 years. Startup costs. Prior to mapping your accounts and getting financing, you'll need to think about what, precisely, you need the money for. Here are some of the common costs you should keep in mind when starting a salon. Licenses and permits. You'll be needing a business license and any permits that are required in your area. If you are planning to sell products, you will also need seller's permits. Typical permits and licenses you'll be needing are State Cosmetology or Beautician's license, Salon Retail Seller Permit, Salon Business Operation License, Federal Employer Identification Number, EIN, Certificate of Occupancy. Real estate. You can choose to rent or buy the place. Either way, you should be capable of financing for a monthly lease/mortgage and a security deposit, principal amount up front. Look at typical real estate costs for any business in your area, and make an estimate based on that. The average size of a salon in the US is around 1,500 square feet. If you plan on buying the space, the cost will increase significantly. The real estate cost will vary with the state you want to be based out of, the locality you are looking at, and the basic structure of the space. Payroll. Decide on the number of employees you are looking to hire, and keep aside at least 3 months of the pay for each employee. Also, consider which payroll model you'll be following, whether it will be hourly wages, base salaries, or commission pay. Salon tools/equipment. You would need certain equipment to start a salon. Tools like hair dryers, sinks, chairs, etc., and a computer or two for managing the business would suffice. Depending on the scale and type of the business, make necessary decisions. Equipment costs will vary depending on the type of salon you want to open. Choose a strategic location. You could do everything else right in your business, but if you don't have a strategic location for your salon, all your efforts might go in vain. Some of the factors to keep in mind while deciding on the location to open your salon. Are there any specific costs or taxes in the area? Is the lease agreement competitive? What are the local demographics like? What's the average disposable income of people in the area? Is the surrounding area in sync with your business theme and vision? Whether the community is seasonal in the area or stable all year? Is the area safe and lit up at night? How visible will your salon be? Will commute to and fro be easy? Is there adequate parking space in the area? Is it a raw space requiring electric installations? Inventory. You will have to stock up on beauty/hair etc. products before opening your salon, and if you are planning on retail, you will also need to have inventory ready to sell. Insurance. Set aside an amount for an insurance plan to legally cover your business. The next part of the video is not specific to a salon business. Nevertheless, this knowledge is essential for success in the salon business, as well as in any other business. Ignore it at your own peril. Operating a successful salon business will depend on the following 4 conventions. 1. A practical plan, with a solid foundation. 2. Dedication, and willingness to sacrifice, to reach your goal. 3. Technical skills. 4. Basic knowledge of management, finance, record keeping and market analysis. As a new owner, you will need to master these skills and techniques if your business is to be successful. Finding a niche. Small businesses range in size from a manufacturer, with many employees, and millions of dollars in equipment, to the lone window washer, with a bucket and a sponge. Obviously, the knowledge and skills required for these 2 extremes are far apart, but for success they have one thing in common. Each has found a business niche, and is filling it. The most critical problems you will face, in your early planning, will be to find your niche, and determine the feasibility of your idea. Get into the right business at the right time, is very good advice, but following that advice may be difficult. Many entrepreneurs plunge into a business venture, so blinded by the dream, that they fail to thoroughly evaluate its potential. Is your business idea feasible? Before you invest time, effort, and money, the following exercise will help you separate sound ideas from those bearing a high potential for failure. Identify and briefly describe the business you plan to start. Identify the product or service you plan to sell. Answering yes to any of the following 3 questions means you are on the right track. A negative answer to all of them means the road ahead could be rough. 1. Does your product or service satisfy an unfilled need? 2. Will your product or service serve an existing market in which demand exceeds supply? 3. Will your product or service be competitive, based on its quality, selection, price, or location? Market analysis. For a small business to be successful, the owner must know the market. To learn the market, you must analyze it, a process that takes time and effort. You don't have to be a trained statistician to analyze the marketplace, nor does the analysis have to be costly. Analyzing the market is a way to gather facts about potential customers, and to determine the demand for your product or service. The more information you gather, the greater your chances of capturing a segment of the market. Know the market before investing your time and money in any business venture. The following questions will help you collect the information necessary to analyze your market, and determine if your product or service will sell. This brief exercise will give you a good idea of the kind of market planning you need to do. An answer of no to any of the questions indicates a weakness in your plan, so do your research until you can answer each question with a yes. 1. Do you know who your customers will be? 2. Do you understand their needs and desires? 3. Do you know where they live? 4. Will you be offering the kind of products or services that they will buy? 5. Will your prices be competitive in quality and value? 6. Will your promotional program be effective? 7. Do you understand how your business compares with your competitors? 8. Will your business be conveniently located for the people you plan to serve? 9. Will there be adequate parking facilities for the people you plan to serve? Planning your startup. The following questions are grouped according to function. They are designed to help you prepare for opening day. Merchandise. Have you decided what items you will sell or produce, or what services you will provide? Have you made a merchandise plan, based upon estimated sales, to determine the amount of inventory you will need to control purchases? Have you found reliable suppliers, who will assist you in the startup? Have you compared the prices, quality, and credit terms of suppliers? Business records. Are you prepared to maintain complete records of sales, income and expenses, accounts payable, and receivables? Have you determined how to handle payroll records, tax reports, and payments? Do you know what financial reports should be prepared, and how to prepare them? Finances. A large number of small businesses fail each year. There are a number of reasons for these failures, but one of the main reasons is insufficient funds. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital, money. To avoid this dilemma, you can review your situation by analyzing the following 3 questions. 1. How much money do you have? 2. How much money will you need to start your business? 3. How much money will you need to stay in business? In order to answer the second question, how much money will you need to start your business? You need to prepare an estimate of all your startup costs. Here is a list of items you may need to take into account. Note that this list is for a retail business. Items will vary for service, construction, manufacturing or online firms. Decorating and remodeling, fixtures and equipment, installing fixtures and equipment, services and supplies, beginning inventory cost, legal, professional fees, licenses and permits, telephone utility deposits, insurance, signs, advertising for opening, unanticipated expenses. Now, the answer to the third question, how much money will you need to stay in business? Must be divided into 2 parts, immediate costs, and future costs. From the moment the door to your new business opens, a certain amount of income may come in. However, this income should not be projected in your operating expenses. You will need enough money available to cover costs for at least the first 3 months of operation. The following list will help you project your operating expenses on a monthly basis. Typical expenses for 1 month may include your living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, delivery, transportation, miscellaneous. Now sum up the total estimated monthly expenses and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash you will need to cover operating expenses for 3 months. Deposit this amount in a savings account before opening your business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above list, because this money will ensure that you will be able to continue in business during the crucial early stages. By adding the total startup costs to the total expenses for 3 months, you can learn what the estimated costs will be to start and operate your business for 3 months. By subtracting the totals of the lists from the cash available, you can determine the amount of additional financing you may need, if any. Now you will need to estimate your operating expenses for the first year after startup. The first step in determining your annual expenses is to estimate your sales volume, month by month. Next, determine the cost of sales. You may want to use a spreadsheet to do this. After startup, the primary source of revenue in your business will be from sales, but your sales will vary from month to month because of seasonal patterns and other factors. It is important to determine if your monthly sales will produce enough income to pay each month's bills. An estimated cash flow projection will show if the monthly cash balance is going to be subject to such factors as the following: failure to recognize seasonal trends, excessive cash taken from the business for living expenses, too rapid expansion, and slow collection of accounts if credit is extended to customers. Conclusion: if you have carefully answered all the questions in this video, you have seriously thought about your goal. However, there may be some things you may feel you need to know more about. Owning and running a salon business is a continuous learning process. Research your idea, and do as much as you can, yourself, but don't hesitate to seek help from people who can tell you what you need to know. As we conclude this video, it's time you get your free salon business plan gift. Go to the description below this video to get it now. It is completely free, no strings attached. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this.